Hi everyone and welcome to the predicted 11 for the game against Brighton. Now listen, we've changed. We had Ty on last week, and Matt the week before. Matt can't be here. So listen, I'm going to have to say it. One of my favourites. One of my favourites. Someone that I've always got on with since day one. Stricto with me, am I doing my man?
I did my bro.
But listen, he ain't as... What I'm going to say is, he ain't as low as I thought he was going to be. He sat down. I've never watched this. I don't even know what it's about. You know what I mean? So we're going in blind here, guys. But listen, fantastic to have you here, Stricto.
Yes, bro.
Predicted 11. So what it is that we predict what we think is going to be the 11 for Brighton.
All right. Yeah.
So I'll start off with an easy one.
Okay.
All right. So David Raya. So if you pass me David Raya, you can put him down on me. I'll give you the choice to do it. So David Raya, I don't think it's
David Raya.
David.
David.
David?
Yeah, David sound not as good.
Okay.
Sorry to all the Davids out there.
No, all right, David.
David Raya.
We like that lot. Yeah. But listen, Kepa, I thought done very, very well against Crystal Palace, but
he did.
Number one, isn't he?
Yeah.
So there's no argument there, So we now move on to the right back.
Right back for me was it's straightforward.
Yeah,
the best in the business.
And we ain't got no
best in class.
We've not got really much choice at the moment with Ben White being out and Jurien,
JT. They're calling him a pastor. Do you know that?
Do they?
Yeah, they're calling him a pastor because on his Instagram post he puts Bible quotes.
All right.
Literally all these posts is Bible quotes. So he posts biblical quotes on his Insta and then he plays demonic on the pitch.
I like that. I like that. I mean, listen, he's been doing it all season. He's been fantastic. I think there will be games when he can get a rest. Ben White, obviously out at this moment in time, but at the moment he's just got to keep going, and as simple as that, And I think when Mascara comes back, he could maybe go to right back and give him a break. But at this moment in time,
this is pretty easy.
Yeah, I'll actually say at the moment, play, don't train, just relax,
100%,
enjoy. I think on the right side of defence, it's not.
That's simple. That's simple.
We're going to put in there William Saliba. I thought against Crystal Palace was outstanding. Yeah, and I think he played very, very well against Everton. He's back to his best now. Had that little injury, but he's back to his best. So I think those three, if I'll be really honest, are locked in.
There's no debate there.
There's no debate there. We're not going to discuss too much about them,
But the next one, is there a debate on the next one?
There's a debate on the next one.
All right.
Okay, now, I'm going to put forward Calafiori to play central defence. I thought he played really, really well against Chris. I just think that Nketiah is a little bit rash. There's a little bit of a worry about his shoulder injury at the moment. But even if he was fit, I would play Calafiori, Miles Lewis, Skelly. Are you that way or are you going to go the other way?
Leeds, and I'll tell you why. I think I see your logic with Nketiah. Yes, he's a bit rash. I personally like him. I like his aggression. I like how, he tries to make it very ugly for centre forwards.
Yeah.
Up in their face. And I think he's not an English defender. Of course he's not. He's what? Where's he from again? Ecuadorian, I think.
Yeah, that's what they sing.
He's very much got that old English defensive mentality, which I like about him.
Yeah, he's in your face.
He's in your face.
Yeah,
Nothing pretty about it. He just wants to make sure you have a very rough time. I would have him there. Also, because of height.
Okay.
As
you're the guest on this show, I'm gonna allow it. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much, Lee. So we're taking that.
You're taking that. So you're going to go with it. If fit, he plays. If he's not fit,
then
you go Calafiori, Miles Lewis, Skelly.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
You wouldn't risk Gabriel coming back?
Nah.
So if Gabriel's fit.
If Gabriel's fit, then there's no question. He slots back in.
Straight away.
He's the best centre-back in the world.
So if he's fit and training...
If he's fit and training, get him on. But if he's sort of fit, I wouldn't risk it. Because
you wouldn't ease him back by putting him on the bench or anything like that. If he's fit, you going straight back in.
I just think
that's a big call.
I think defenders, I think it's a bit different in my opinion. Because of how much they have to do and the impact and the workload they have to do. I think if...
It's worth the risk.
Yeah, but I wouldn't risk Gabby if he's or if he's sort of fit. But if he's fit, he's had a couple games or maybe training, I would.
See, I'm looking at it right. Maybe I'm wrong when I'm looking at this like that. You know, we've got Aston Villa coming up. If he's fit, would you like hold him back for this game to be ready for Villa, or would you say, look, he might need minutes?
How long has he been out for?
It's got to be 6 weeks now, isn't it? 5, 6 weeks.
Do you think do you think he's become rusty in that?
I don't know. I think
is that quite?
I think you can be.
Yeah.
I think maybe like what I would like. I'm with you. If Gabriel is fit, I'd put him on the bench for this one. If he is, and then like if the game allows it for him to have 20 minutes at the end,
that's sensible.
And then like you go, right, you're ready for the game.
Yeah.
If not, I wouldn't risk it. If he's not 100%, I wouldn't risk him for the Villa game neither. And maybe Bournemouth away or Portsmouth before he comes back. But we'll have to wait and see on that, like, you know. So we're gonna go Nketiah there then. Calafiori,
yeah.
I think he's been outstanding. Do you want to do that?
I'll
be honest.
I'll get that.
I think he's been outstanding
Big
for
Cala.
us. Yeah. Played
Honestly,
very well the other night as well.
Honestly, I think, and I mentioned the height thing, and I think this is where I think Skelly loses out. And not fault of his own, because last season he showed us his quality. The way he carries the ball from defence, the way he shields the ball, very strong, very, very strong boy. But I think if you look at what we're doing in that side of the pitch and on this side of the pitch, defensively, our aerial command, I think if you look across there, these guys are all big units, big, strong, tall units. Timber, I mean, with the exception of Timber, but he
gets up well.
But he still gets up well. He's still scoring goals on the other side. So I think that's where
that's solid, isn't it?
Very solid. That's where Skelly loses out for me.
And you know, it's unlucky for him at this moment in time. Like, you know, I mean, he's been probably
one of our consistent.
Him and Timber have probably been the best two, really, haven't they? Like, you know,
for sure.
So
that's done, yeah. So
that's done. We're done.
All right. So it weren't that bad.
We weren't that bad. You know what I mean? Super Mendy in now.
Wait. Yeah. That's easy. That's easy.
I think that's easy. Well, the midfield again.
I think that's easy. I think
these two speak for themselves. I think Zuba Mendy, by the way, has been unbelievable since he's come to the team.
Had a few.
I think he's been.
He's had a few some games.
Because he's only just come in and all that.
Fair.
I think he's been really, really good. Like Declan Rice. Well, do we have to really say any more about Declan? Really, you know what I mean?
Guaranteed. He lives here.
Who are you putting it? I like that. He lives here.
He lives here. Lee, this is crazy for me because pros and cons. Presses well. Yeah.
Yeah.
His aerial ability, like his sense around him defensively is sound. But if we're looking for his primary job, which is to create,
he's not doing it.
He's not doing it. Which is to score, he's not doing it. The captain, of course, I would naturally go for him, but
there's a question mark, isn't there?
There's a big question mark.
There's a question mark. He's got a, you know, I thought again he come on the other night, done okay, and okay is okay, but it's not. If we're going to go and win a title, he's got to.
The level's got to be up.
He's got to go up a level.
You got up your levels.
And
now, not now.
I think, Brighton and Villa are two crucial games as at home where we're going to have to try and unlock defences
for sure
and blocks.
For sure. More
so Brighton, excuse me, than Villa, but Villa will come there and drop deep, defend properly.
And sorry to cut you, Lee.
No, go on.
And another reason why I think this also works is this Eze's former association with Crystal Palace. You know, the rivals of Brighton.
All right.
So let's not leave that out. So there's an extra incentive there.
Good point. I like that.
There's an extra incentive there. So, and he plays well against Brighton.
Right. 2 questions going to ask you. All right. You're picking this team.
Yeah.
Right? Who are you playing? You're playing Eze.
Eze.
Right.
Eze.
Okay. Right. But he's predicted. Mm-hmm. So what we think.
What we think will happen.
The manager. Yeah. And I know that you're going to play him, but I think that
Mikel trusts.
He trusts. Yeah, that's a
trusts
great
Costa.
word.
He trusts.
I wouldn't say he's his favourite,
Yeah.
but he trusts him more. Like, you know what I mean. So for me, it would be Martin Odergaard, and for some unknown reason, he's over on the defensive side of it. But
Because he does the defensive work.
he does the defensive work. But I think that I'll be very surprised if it's not that free.
Yeah. I'll be surprised.
Very surprised if it's not that free. So, you know, I hear what you're saying about Eze. Like, you know, unfortunately, Wanyeri is not going to get a look in this game. We know that.
Barring like some strange injuries.
Yeah.
The two players.
those two players. So if it's not Martin Odegaard, it'll be Eze. Like, you know. So the front three. Woo! Front three. Let's put in the one we know is going to be.
All right.
Okay,
that's not even a question.
Not even a question.
Yeah,
Straight in there. Bukayo comes into the team.
That's not even a question.
Not a problem. Yeah. But I do think there's a conversation for these two places.
Yeah.
Let's start on the left.
Okay. Left, yeah.
Start on the left. Martinelli was outstanding against Crystal Palace. I think if he would have carried on, I think it's enough for him to be in the team. Now, he's picked up a knock, so manager always looking to leave players out if you can.
Yeah, find a reason. He'll find a reason.
Find a reason, like, you know what I mean? So there is a conversation. I'm going to put it out there now. Yeah. If Eze's not playing, you can put him out there if you want.
Yeah, I don't like him.
No, so there's three options.
Okay.
Martinelli, Eze,
Trossard.
and Trossard.
Yeah.
Who are you going for?
I'm going for the one that got the word trust in his name. Trossard.
There you go. I like that. Now, Martinelli not done enough on the week in the week to get that spot.
I think you know,
playing against his old side, by the way.
Old side as well. But I think again, you know, people say Arteta's got his favourites, and I don't particularly think that's what the situation is. I think the man is under pressure to deliver this season. I think he's got players that he just trusts more. And I think he trusts, and Leandro's proven it. I don't think Leandro would have been the first man he had in mind to hold that spot down.
Yeah.
But I think he's gained his trust, and hence why he's held on that position. Now, I'm not against Martinelli starting on that side, but we have seen some inconsistencies with Martinelli, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is if I actually remember the last time Martinelli had a game like he did against Palace, you would struggle to find me a game where he was beating his man so consistently. Yes, he scores goals, of course he does, but we're talking about the other side to his game, and he doesn't seem to do so.
I agree. I think you just don't know what you're going to get with him.
Exactly.
But what you got on Wednesday was the real deal. The pass for Noni for the one that he missed in the very first couple of minutes. Some of his crossing, the cross for Jesus, which was a great save, outstanding. The knock, I think, maybe just gets Trossard in there, who hasn't been great since he's come back, but he's just come back from injury. But I'm with you. I think that he'll go with Trossard as well. Key decision here. Now, before you make your decision, all right, I'm going to say this to you, I thought with Jesus up top on Tuesday against Palace, I thought we looked better. We looked like we was going to score more goals. We was a bit more fluent. Look, we should have been 3-0 up at half time. He was very much pivotal to that. But Gyökeres, goal scorer against Everton, not quite far in, but he's our big gun. He's the signing.
And against his old club.
Against his old club. This is why we got Stritzo on here, like, you know what I mean? Against his old club, like, you know what I mean? So, what do you reckon?
It's an interesting one.
First, I'll ask it again. What you would do first, and then before you predict it, like, you know. So, and I want you to say what, and then I'll say what I'm thinking.
Okay, so there's two. I've got two thinkings in my brain here. Yeah, I want Gyökeres to continue his, I'm going to call it goal scoring, because that's what we signed him for.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's a penalty or open play, his job is to put it
in the
back of the net, no matter what. Also, I think, where is he? Where is this guy? You've left him out there.
I did, and Mikel, I apologise. So
Mikel Merino.
So he's in the conversation. Yes,
he's definitely in the conversation, and I think against a team like Brighton, against the height of Brighton, we might need to, have variety of ways to score. So that's either in behind, you might get with Jesus or with Gyökeres, or it might be positioning and a guy who knows how to smell a goal. For a midfielder, he does it very, very well, especially when we needed him up top. So it's a difficult. That's me. But then,
okay.
So those are the two things. So it's either Gyökeres to keep up the goal scoring form, or Marino. Jesus for me.
So you're saying that Jesus is third choice?
For me.
For you, that's for you.
For me, he's third choice.
That's fine.
Just coming back, he's feeling his way. And I think you're absolutely right. There is a conversation to be had on what Jesus does when he's on.
Yeah.
He's very wily. His IQ is very high, very dark, artsy. He'll win us a free kick when there isn't one to win. He'll win your penalty when there isn't one to win. He's got that IQ. I think there's a lot to praise him for that. But I think where we are at the moment, I think he might just miss that starting 11.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he said himself, goal scoring isn't his thing.
I think he's been very, very, as it happens, he's impressed me the last few games, just his fitness levels and everything like that. And I'll be honest, I never thought he'd be in the equation to be starting this game.
Yeah.
But he is. But for me, I'm going to go Gyökeres.
Okay. Yeah.
What about yourself?
Yeah. I want him to continue.
Yeah.
And how to make this straight, I am not sentimental to players anymore. I used to be.
Right.
I just want the best man to do the job.
Job.
If he can do the job over here as a striker, I would have David Raya as a striker.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't matter whether it's Gyökeres,
You can't have a favourite.
Marino. I don't have a favourite. I love him, by the way.
Yeah.
That's Rice. Yeah, I love him, by the way.
Yeah, Declan Rice.
That's Declan Rice, yeah. But for me, it's all about who is doing the job. Because that's what it's got to be. We're in the result business now, as they say. We're in the business end. Who is scoring? Now, Gyökeres scored in the last game. Tough. Penalties aren't easy.
No.
Pressure's on you. Your general play you haven't played well. So a lot of things going through his mind, but I like the fact that he wanted to take that penalty. He didn't hide. He went straight to Odergaard.
Oh, I'm having it.
I'm having it. And I love that. That's character. That gets him in there.
Right, and I'm happy with that. Gyökeres comes in. So that is our predicted 11. Before we go, it's Christmas.
Yes.
And, Merry Christmas to everybody. I think this is going out Christmas as well. So, just a couple of little things we've got to ask. Go
on.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions about Christmas.
Go on.
So I want your favourite Christmas song.
All right.
Your favourite Christmas film.
Okay.
And in the Stricto house,
what
time do you have Christmas dinner?
All right, okay, so we'll start with favourite Christmas song, Mariah Carey. All I want
this is you. That is a classic.
That's a classic. That's a classic. That's a classic. So that's my favourite one.
Right.
And then favourite movie has to be Home Alone.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I'd have had you down for a Die Hard, man. Really,
Nah. I think because with Home Alone, there's just a warmth and a comfort because it's my inner child. I think Die Hard is as a man, you sort of appreciate all the action and stuff. But as a kid, there's the whole world. It just gets you feeling your inner child.
So it brings you the kid out.
Yeah. And that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yes.
Just feeling like a kid, isn't it? It doesn't matter how old you are.
I love it. I love it.
And then what time are we? Lunchtime, actually, around 12:1.
Really? I saw you're an early bird.
Yeah, early bird.
Early bird,
There's a trick to it because you eat early and then by the time it's dinner time, that's your second. The 5, 6, 7 o'clock, that's your seconds.
Yeah.
But you start early. That's the key, people.
There you go. Stricto's on it early. I'm about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, kick off.
Yeah.
for the dinner. But there we go. Listen, that's our predicted 11. First and foremost, I just want to wish everybody a Merry, Merry Christmas. And we will see you next time, which is for the Aston Villa one, which is going to be a big, big game. But it's only going to be a big, big game if Arsenal get the business done on Saturday, 3:30 kick-off against Brighton. Merry Christmas, everybody.